G'day guys, welcome to the channel. In today's collection showcase, I'll be doing something new that I want to be doing more of in the future. So aside from showcasing some watches, what I'll also be doing is showcasing the watches of business owners, as well as giving you a bit of a background on their business and why these business owners chose these specific watches. And in this first episode, I'll be showcasing Robin Ebuska's collection from Project1RM. Now, bit of a background on Robin's business. He basically specializes in online coaching, online fitness, with a focus on powerlifting, so getting you as strong as possible, whatever your skill level is, whether you're beginner, intermediate, or professional, he's the guy to go to. Now, for myself personally, I've used Robin's business in the past, so a bit of background. I used to be a big fat fucker, right? So I used to follow Homelander's advice and I used to just cram in as much fat fuck as possible.
Guess you wanted to cram in as much fat fuck as possible, huh?
About 100 plus kilos, right? Now, when I decided to change my life, I thought to myself, okay, I need to hire someone who's, number one, qualified, obviously. Number two, who knows what they're doing, because when I went to the gym, I saw personal trainers basically just doing everything wrong. People will be squatting, quarter squatting, deadlifting wrong, benching wrong. They're just doing everything, wrong, right? So I needed to hire someone who knew what they were doing. And thirdly, I needed to hire someone who was actually strong as shit. So nowadays for me, I'm quite strong in the way I am, thanks to Robin's business Project1RM. And if I was to hire a personal trainer or someone to help me get stronger, I would want them to be stronger than I am. I'm not gonna take advice from someone weaker than I am, essentially. So here's a bit of a B-roll on Robin's business. Here we go. Back to the collection. As you guys can see in the photo in the screen, we've got a very small collection, but a very purposeful collection. All the bases are covered. So we've got a more dressy watch in the first Seiko here. The second Seiko, we've got a dive watch that fills the diver criteria when going to adventures, beach, whatnot, with the water resistance. And we've also got a chronograph. So with the chronograph function, another solid, robust option there, and as well as a Apple Watch for obvious reasons because Robin's a personal trainer. Now, bit of a smaller collection than with what you would expect from most people. Now with this small collection, all the bases are covered. So you've got a dressy option in the Solar Quartz Seiko SNE 366. You've also got a diver, which Robin actually uses the rotating bezel to elapsed time on rest periods, anything to do with programming. He actually uses that along with the chronograph function as well on the SSC 448P1. And the Apple Watch, for obvious reasons, is an Apple Watch. It is what it is. Now, straight off the bat, all Seikos and the Apple Watch, very small collection. The whole reason why Robin has chose these watches in particular is because they can take a beating. So every single one of these watches have gone through an actual test of durability and robustness. Outside of his personal training business, Robin also manages a lot of cafes and restaurants. So when working in those environments, you don't want to be focused on, I've got my expensive watch on, I'm gonna, obviously ding the heck out of him, bump into machinery and things of that nature. These watches were specifically bought with the intention of absolutely putting them through its paces, whether it be in the gym, in competition, or within the cafe environment. These watches have all gone through each of those environments and come out the other end totally fine. Now, looking at this collection, it's a totally fine collection, right? The thing about watch collecting is that you don't need to spend so much to build yourself a fine collection. You don't have to go to the entry-level luxury, mid-tier luxury, or even in that luxury field. You don't have to go there. I think people get the misconception that I have to spend thousands and thousands of dollars to be considered a watch enthusiast or a watch hobbyist. You don't have to. You can spend only a couple $100s here and there in order for you to actually get something quite reasonable and that'll fit your day-to-day life. And that's the reason why brands like Seiko, Hamilton, Tissot, they exist to fill that niche. And there's nothing wrong with those watches. They're actually totally fine. So for Robin's collection, I would actually add a PRX, either a quartz or a automatic. I don't think it matters in your situation here. Quartz, PRX, either a 36 or a 40. You're quite a big guy, so I think 40 would be better for you. Any color really, it doesn't matter. PRX will be good for you. Another watch that would be fucking hectic for you would be a Hamilton Murph or a khaki. Any of the Hamiltons really, but I feel like the Hamilton Murph 38 would suit you well. So with the Hamilton Field, that'll actually suit your collection, because I know Robin personally, he's also into hiking activities, camping and things of that nature. So instead of taking any of these Seikos here, I reckon the Murph would suit you very well for those rugged activities that you do on your day-to-day basis. Now, outside of this, so you've got the Solar Quartz, the gold-plated, you've got the Green Diver, you've got the Chronograph Solar, and you've got the Apple Watch. I recommend you actually add a Tissot PRX, have like an integrated watch in your collection, an integrated bracelet watch, that would be nice. Just kind of more of like a dressy option or a day-to-day, go anywhere, do anything option. I reckon the PRX would suit you. Look into getting a Hamilton Murph. The 38mm, I reckon, is going to be the sweet spot for you. That could be your field watch, because I know how much you like to go out and do outdoor stuff and whatever. Outside of those two, if you were to get into the luxury space, which I know you will in the future, I would highly recommend you look into Tudor. Now, you're a big guy, and I feel as if that a Tudor Black Bay 41, the new monochrome, would just top the collection off as your, yep, this is my luxury watch here. This will just be the cream of the crop for your humble little collection there. And then, in all honesty, that's all you really need. Outside of that, your Seikos here, get yourself a PRX, the Murph, and then finish off on the Tudor, and I reckon you're done. You're done for the day, right? But anywho, that's the video. Happy to showcase your collection there and to collaborate with your business. I've personally used this business before to get as strong as shit. I've used this service before to enter my first powerlifting competitions. And in all honesty, without professional help, you're probably gonna ruin yourself in the gym. So Robin's business details will be in the description. I'll throw out some links here and there. I highly recommend that you contact him for any of your fitness needs. The difference about Project1RM is that the service is very bespoke. Unlike the other online training courses, which is very cookie cutter, they'll just tell you, cut your calories, do X, Y, and Z, and that's it. This one is tailored to exactly what you're looking for. So that's the video. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch you in the next episode. See ya.